Welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. The Warriors secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Oakland. Rubio to Valanciunas. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Jonas Valanciunas. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Teague with the basketball. They trail by 2. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Antetokounmpo to Waiters. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Here's Rubio up top, looking to make something happen. Antetokounmpo to Waiters. Valanciunas to Young. 4-3, and Thaddeus Young. No one in his zip code hits the 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Team trying to finish, but he can't get it to go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Rubio. That one off the mark. It's no good. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Josh Richardson missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Rubio. Baseline drive. Valanciunas. To Antetokounmpo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Young to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. He won't miss many of those. Hits the three-pointer.
Woo! That pass speaks for itself. There's nothing more to say about that one. Wow.
To Booker. Shot by T, won't go down. To Antetokounmpo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Giannis with it up top. Leads 3. Rubio to Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo to Waiters. Shot clock winding down. Waiters. And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Richardson to Teague. Thaddeus Young sends it away.
don't stare him down like that afterwards.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads one. Rubio defended by Jeff T. To Waiters. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Josh Richardson, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Valanciunas. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Booker. Wide open look, won't go.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
Rubio to Antetokounmpo. Rubio to Waiters. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Richardson to T. Down to Chandler to Booker. Won't go down. Warriors have the basketball. To Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
T. Down to Chandler. The pass set it all up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Rubio to Rudy Gay. Shot by Turner won't go. Short jumper stays out.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
I got ball.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Rudy Gay. Rubio gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. Shot by Turner won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When things click, they click. That's good offense right there.
Possession lies with Golden State.
Let's go.
Probing the defense. Antetokounmpo. Count it.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Grant with the basketball. Down by one. It's a big finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Antetokounmpo. To Rubio. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Shot by Turner won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
No, he don't need no screen. He don't need no screen.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Shifting gears, here come some substitutions.
Section 121, and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Adetokunbo. Giannis Adetokunbo. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Warriors have the basketball.
My ball.
Sizing up the defense. Rubio. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. Grant with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Cashes in for 2.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's the Timberwolves in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Here comes the screen. To Teague. Jeff Teague. 3 for 6 now.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Collison picked up by Teague. To Rudy Gay. And counted at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
It's Minnesota basketball. Joe Johnson, defended by the UConn product. From long range, it's no good. Shots not going down. Waiters, not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Jeff Teague, 4 out of 7.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Waiters, guarded by Joe Johnson. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down 3. Here comes the screen. Darren Collison. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Teague with it up top. He'll run the offense. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love it even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard screen. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
To Waiters. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Shot clock violation. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Richardson. To Booker. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Substitution being made in this one. Here's Rubio into the front court. Down 5. To Valanciunas. Oh, had him going there for a second. Jonas Valanciunas. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Booker. Short jumper off the mark. Rudy Gay to Valanciunas. Rubio. That no good off the mark. Richardson guarded by Rudy Gay. Screen coming. Driving right to the basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Jeff T.
T. A shot no good. Rubio into the front court. They're down 3. To Antetokounmpo. Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the 24. Jonas Valanciunas. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. but you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
T to Booker. The drive, right to the basket. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Antetokounmpo to Rubio. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Minnesota at the controls. Josh Richardson, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact?
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Booker to T. Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Teague with the basketball. Leads 3. Count the bucket for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle. Now whistle, as Minnesota's going to take the timeout, as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 2.
T. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Another follow, still no good. To Rubio. Antetokounmpo. Collison against Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he adds the free throw. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Young to Rubio. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive. Valanciunas to Antetokounmpo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Giannis Antetokounmpo knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Time to shuffle things up.
For Minnesota, number 1, Devin Booker.
Teague. Shea, he commands the paint this time down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Collison, deep right corner. Rubio, guarded by Devin Booker. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Here's Rubio up top. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Valanciunas sizing up Bellinelli. The screen sets him up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Has a chance. Shot by Teague. Won't go down. DeMarcus Cousins. 3 for 3 in this first half. So the difference? 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime.
The Timberwolves are in a tight battle after 2. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Teague with it up top. Up by 3. To Richardson. To Teague. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Teague with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Richardson. Josh Richardson. He's now 4 for 6.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Collison to Rubio. Antetokounmpo can't connect. T to Booker. Here comes the screen. Can't connect from inside. To Valanciunas. Collison.
Hey, watch the screen now.
Slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Booker to T. Now to Booker, down low. Jonas Valanciunas rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Antetokounmpo to Collison. Young. Nothing going here on that drive. To Collison. Can't miss those. Teague with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Collison into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Adetokunbo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Adetokunbo. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. In the basket, good at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. T to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 5 for 6.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Young. Rubio. Booker with it. Up by 6. To Richardson. Driving right to the basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block. Thaddeus Young tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Rubio. Ricky Rubio. He's 3 for 7.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Golden State at the controls. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Giannis in control of the basketball. Now down 6. Nothing going here on that drive. To Young. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Timberwolves have the basketball. To Richardson. T to Booker. Jonas Valanciunas. Huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Here comes the screen. Rubio to Valanciunas. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys trail now by 4. Adetokunbo to Young. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Valanciunas to Young. Adetokunbo. To Young. Five to shoot for Golden State. Collison.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Collison. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Teague with the basketball. Leads 1. Cousins to Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Collison defended by Tyson Chandler. For 3. That won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. To Booker. Aaron Baines snatching it out of the air. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's Golden State basketball. Tyson Chandler pins it to the outside to Rudy Gay. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Dion Waiters not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Teague with it up top. His team up by 1. To Cousins. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Here comes the screen. Waiters defended by Tyson Chandler. Defense making the ball handler work. Fires the 3, and it's Minnesota's rebound. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Team foul number 4. Golden State Warriors are in penalty. Entering the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Teague.
Number 7, Joe Johnson.
Press D, press D. I got ball.
Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay defended by Jeff Teague.
Coming off the screen, pass it.
To Adetokunbo. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken in by Shumpert. To Cousins. Scores Nice from the post.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Screen coming. Waiters. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Teague. Screen coming. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
And scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Teague with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Here's Cousins, and the rebound taken by Golden State. Oh, a nice step through to get to the basket. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Timberwolves have the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight. But it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Teague with it up top. His guys now down by a point. Baseline drive. Lays it up and in.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Antetokounmpo to Rudy Gay. Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay, defended by Tyson Chandler. Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Rubio. Jeff Teague swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Cousins. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Rudy Gay slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Cousins. Down to Chandler. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Rubio against the great shot blocker Chandler. Valanciunas to Rudy Gay. Ricky Rubio, 4 out of 10.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Warriors basketball to Valanciunas. Almost unlucky bounce. No good and no foul.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Cousins. The drive, right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Collison. Waiters to Valanciunas. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Cousins. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Warriors have the basketball. Collison against Chandler. Waiters to Collison. Oh, had him going there for a second. Rudy Gay to Waiters. Rubio can't get down to fall. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
T. And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Tyson Chandler at the line for 2 shots. Career mark of 64%. First try, no good. Off the mark, 0 for 2 at the line. Collison into the front court. Leads 5. Rubio to Valanciunas. Rubio guarded by Devin Booker. Off the assist.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Richardson to Cousins. Runner here, won't go. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Collison. Darren Collison, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Here's Rubio into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Collison.
Entering the game for the Warriors.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shot won't go. They work it down to Cousins. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Possession lies with Golden State. Collison to Rubio. Fires the 3. And that's rebounded by the Timberwolves. And scores. Strong take. Giannis with it up top. Up 5. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Valanciunas. Straight on look. Collison gets it in the left corner. 24-second violation. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Booker to Richardson. Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense to Collison. Waiters to Adetokunbo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Warriors have the basketball.
I got ball.
Adetokunbo to Rubio. Takes stock of the floor. Rubio in a matchup with Booker. Curling inside. Rubio to Waiters. Dion Waiters. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Teague with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Giannis Adetokunbo with a piece. 4th this contest.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Booker. T to Booker. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Josh Richardson cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Golden State at the controls. Adetokunbo. Surveys the floor. Rubio to Collison. Darren Collison. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And he hits.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Here's Rubio up top. Looking to make something happen. To Waiters. Adetokunbo. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details. Stepping in for the Minnesota.
T to Richardson. Trying to cash in. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First foul in the last.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. T. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this game after a close finish.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
The Warriors relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.